even though I've literally only written like 2 scenes of my newest screenplay, Whispers, I feel like this is the one where it's gonna be the most challenging to write because I feel like it's gonna change nonstop, and this is the one that's actually shifted in the idea so much for its original inception. So the first 2 scenes that I've written of the script, I'm very happy with, and I'm gonna keep, but it's changed a lot in the sense of, so there were 2 ideas that actually originally helped me think of this script. There were 2 very similar ideas. So one was that were 2 separate ideas, but I have to fuse into one for this one. The first one was I wanted to come up with a horror, more of an idea for a character, which was I wanted to come up with a horror icon character like Freddy Krueger or Friday the 13th, and kind of tell a horror movie from where they're the main character, and not the hair. Like it's not like a Laurie Strode situation or, Nancy or whatever. I wanted the horror slasher character to basically be the main character. Then I had another idea for a dark horror comedy where you saw literally everything from their point of view, for a novel, not a screenplay, where everything was literally written from their point of view, and you just kind of had this like kind of dark comedic insight into their psyche. But here's the problem with both of these ideas simultaneously, which was so the horror villain being the main character. I think you don't see that often, and I think it is kind of a newer idea. But I think it was something I think can be pretty similar to the majority of audiences. And the horror comedy novel, I felt like I was not very happy with because it literally felt like a generic horror film. Literally, if you watch any horror TV show or real life, horror, real life serial killer movies or anything like that, they're exactly that. Just trying to get you to understand or really be on the side of them, basically, because basically the movie or the book or the show, whichever is from their point of view, that's the impression I get from a lot of them anyway. So I thought I have to change it up, and I felt like the main way I could change it up was by doing this. What if I told made a horror movie, a ghost story, I should say in particular, about a horror character that I felt like I have to, where you understood why they were evil. You understood why they were doing the things they were doing in almost a justifiable way, even if they are doing terrible things. And I feel like that hasn't really been done before, and again, I feel like not many horror movies where, the horror icon is the star. There's other characters in the movie, of course, but the horror icon is the star and usually isn't the main focus of the film, but should be the main focus. Because let's be honest, when you watch a horror movie, who's the main star? It's not Nancy. It's not Laurie Strode. It's Michael Myers. It's Freddy Krueger. It's Jason Voorhees. Pinhead, whichever one. So, Leatherface and so on. So I feel like I never. So to make it really unique, I feel like the best thing to do was literally just write a horror movie where you completely understood the horror icons like mindset and why they are the way they are to make it feel a little more unique. And I'll definitely give you guys more updates as the script goes on.